Yo, what's up guys, my name's Hakiii, and in this video I'm going to show you guys the best way to make millions per day in GTA 5 Online. I'm going to show you which missions and jobs to play and good things to know while you're playing them to help you along the way and make things a bit easier for you. Now just before we begin the video, if it goes on to help you out, take a second to drop a like on it, that'd be awesome. Also, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and drop a sub because you do not want to miss any more videos like these. Join the Hakiii army, why not? Also, don't forget to turn on the notification bell as well. Anyway though, let's get straight into it. So we're going to be starting off in our office and we're going to head to the computer right here. Make sure you're in a public session for this. As you guys can see, I'm not in a solo public session, but I'm in a session with only 5 people, so it shouldn't be that difficult to do stuff. If you want to, you can do the solo public session if you can't find any lobby that has under like 15 or 20 people. But this session doesn't look too bad, so I'm still going to do it in this one. So then we're going to head into our computer once again. We're going to log in here and now we're going to be starting off with the vehicle cargo. If you don't have this unlocked, make sure you guys do some special cargo and then you'll have this unlocked. This is a pretty good money method, and you guys also need a vehicle warehouse for this if you don't have one yet. Most people do have one, but if you don't, just buy one of the cheaper ones just to start off, unless you want to go all out right off the bat and you have the money to buy one of the bigger ones. But we're going to start off by sourcing a vehicle. If you guys don't know, you basically just steal a vehicle and deliver it to your warehouse. It's pretty freaking simple. So we're going to confirm it real quick, and we did get a mid-range, which is not the greatest, but it's also not the worst. If you guys get top range, that is the best one. And to make this a lot easier, we're gonna actually request a cargo bob real quick. If you guys have a cargo bob, definitely use it for this. If you don't, it's not the end of the world, but I'm just gonna be using a cargo bob just because we can fly to the vehicle and then just pick it up and deliver it to the warehouse like super quick. If you don't have a cargo bob, I'd say the second best thing would be an oppressor or some sort of flying vehicle like a Deluxo or something like that. Just some vehicle for you to fly to the place a bit quicker, but obviously you're not going to be able to carry it with an oppressor or Deluxo, so you guys are going to have to drive to the warehouse after.
A few inches later.
So we did manage to get a top range vehicle this time. That's actually the best one you could possibly get. It's really all about luck whether you get it or not. Sometimes you're going to get top range, which is worth the most, so definitely try to get that. So now we did get the Mamba, so now we're gonna go ahead and deliver it to the warehouse. It took a lot longer than it needed. It should take like anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes to do this entire thing. And the repair cost is insane as well, as you guys can see. There's just so many things that went wrong, it's crazy. Usually the location will be a lot closer and it's gonna be a lot easier to get it without a bunch of people shooting you, including buzzards now. Once you get here, just go ahead and press right on the D-pad to drop it. And now we're gonna land this thing, get inside the Mamba and deliver it. It'll probably be a lot less damage for you than it was for me just because I did a terrible job. And once you delivered any vehicle, really, you guys can see I have a couple in here, but I'm just gonna choose the Mamba just because it's top range and they do sell for the most. So now just go in this room, access the laptop right here. So now we're gonna be exporting this car and actually getting the money. So as you guys can see, we have 3 top range vehicles and 1 mid range. If you have a mid range or a standard range, they're gonna sell for less. So obviously you do want to have a top range. It really depends how lucky you are. So I'm just gonna choose this Mamba to export. So we're gonna select the Mamba and then we're gonna press on export. And you have 3 options here. You can get 40k out of it, you could get 70k minus 10k, so basically a 60k profit, or the 100k one, which we're obviously going to want to do, but we are going to lose 20k on modifications we're going to need to do beforehand, so it's going to be an $80,000 profit after, but we do basically get 100k out of it. So out of these 3 options, obviously we want to get the most money, so we're going to do the specialist dealer and then we're going to confirm it, and now it's going to tell us different modifications to put on it. So we're going to remove the tracker real quick, change the plate. You really don't need to overthink this, so I'm just gonna put this chrome paint job. The modifications part honestly shouldn't take more than 30 seconds, so just do that real quick and export this vehicle. So now just drive to the location. Oh my goodness, I just crashed the car. That's not good. So you guys want to deliver it as soon as possible. You guys can see a timer on the bottom right. So basically, to get the most amount of money out of this, you guys want to deliver it as soon as possible in the best condition. And right before you deliver it, just go ahead and request a CEO buzzard so you guys can go back quicker. So I'm just gonna request a buzzard and then deliver this beautiful vehicle. And now we did get $100,000 minus all the little crashes. Once again, I think you guys could do a way better job than I did at not crashing. So now we're gonna make our way back to our office. Now once we finish that, we're gonna head back into our computer and log in. Once we've done enough vehicle cargo, we're gonna unlock something called special vehicle work, which is actually double money in RP this week, which is perfect. It makes this a really good money method, and even if you only have the first one unlocked like me because you didn't do that many vehicle cargo missions, that's completely fine because all of these have the exact same payout, so you really don't don't have to have all of these unlocked, or really any of them besides this first one. So let's go ahead and start this one up. It's called the ramp buggy mission. To get the most amount of money, we're going to set the difficulty to hard. If you don't have any friends playing at the moment, just comment your gamer tags down below in the comment section so you guys can help each other out. The Hakiii army is great at doing that. You're going to see the payout at the end. It should be between $25,000 to $30,000, and it's going to take no time at all. It should take even the normal player less than 10 minutes to complete this. One person gets in a van, one person gets in a ramp buggy. It doesn't exactly matter which one. And all we're going to have to do here, we're just going to have to drive through some police stop points. Like with the cars, I'm just going to flip them over real quick so the van can go through as well. And we're just going to pick up some clients and then drive to the drop-off place. It's that simple. Besides a little bit of driving, it's really nothing. So we're just going to wait for the clients to get in real quick. I'd say the only advantage to having the other ones unlocked too is that you don't have to repeat it over and over and over again. So if you do end up getting bored of this specific one, you guys could do some more vehicle cargo and then unlock the rest. And that's literally this mission done. And we got just under 28,000 in literally less than 10 minutes. That's actually a pretty good payout. You could do this over and over and over again and get about 200,000 if you grind this thing for a whole hour. But we're not going to do that in this video. I'm going to show you guys different ways to make the most amount of money possible. We're going to do different jobs. Don't worry, you're not going to get bored out of your mind. Now moving on to the next great money method, and it's really easy as well and really simple. It's going to be the triple money in RP jobs. So what you guys want to do, we're going to press pause, go into online, go into jobs, play job, Rockstar created, go down to adversary mode and scroll down to the last couple, and you should see all the sumo game modes are triple money in RP. Now triple money in RP is actually a pretty big deal. You can actually get a couple $100,000 per hour grinding the sumo. It's actually super OP. All you want to do to get the most amount of money out of it, you guys want to have the max people, so usually it would be up to 8 people, and make sure you set it to 7 rounds, and then hopefully most people get 3 wins and then one person gets 4 wins. So the longer you play it and the more people you have in it, the more the payout's gonna be, and getting a couple $100,000 out of it is actually really doable if you're efficient with it. And that's really how good triple money in RP gets. You also get a lot of RP. I know I haven't talked about RP in this video, but you get a lot of RP as well. Literally just gather a couple of people to play this with. It's a great money making method and it's fun at the same time. So now we're gonna get into some terabyte jobs. So obviously call in your terabyte and go to the touch screen. We're gonna go into client jobs, and you guys want to start a robbery in progress. It's got a great payout and it's really easy to do as well. I think the hardest part, it's not even hard, it's just a little annoying to see which bank is getting robbed. So just scroll through it till you guys find the bank that's getting robbed. So there it is. So it's actually in the city, which is good, so we don't have to go too far. Just look in the interior real quick and then exit. And I definitely suggest you guys get an oppressor for this. That's gonna help you out a lot. If you don't have an oppressor, just get like a helicopter or a deluxo or anything like that, just to get you from point A to point B fairly quick. And yet again, I do suggest you guys go in a solo public session because there's literally a tank right next to me. So now just take everybody out, including the minigun people. There's gonna be a little bit of fire. That's completely fine. Just go to the back safe real quick and take out this dude. Collect the duffel bag, lose the cops, and now we should be all good. Just get back on your oppressor and let me see if I can actually just call Lester to get the cops off. So yeah, you could just call Lester real quick and get the cops off, and now we're just gonna deliver it to the drop off. It's that easy. We're gonna get about 30,000 if I remember correctly, and this took me legit a few minutes. As you guys can see, $30,000 for something that took me 3 minutes. That is such a good payout. That's one of the best methods out there, and you guys will see there's a cooldown timer. So meanwhile, we're gonna do something else. So while we have to wait for the cooldown timer, we can actually do yet another job. So what you guys want to do, pull up the interaction menu, go into the CEO menu, go into VIP work, and start up the one called Headhunter. So here it is. It's extremely easy, and once again, an oppressor or a helicopter or a deluxo is going to be really helpful. We just have to take out a couple of targets. That's literally it. So one rocket and then the second rocket should take him out. So that's one target down right there. Just see which targets are closest and see which route you want to take to get all of them. And there is another target. There you go. I'm out of rockets actually. That's not good. If you're also using an oppressor and running out of rockets, if you want to, you could just call in a buzzard instead through the CEO menu, although I don't really need to. I could just go ahead and shoot this guy. So I'm just gonna RPG this guy real quick, and there you go. Just like that, we got $21,500, and that's yet another job that took no more than a few minutes. So both of those payouts are amazing for taking such little time. We also have a new time trial as well. If it's not a very challenging one, it's an easy 100,000, and I think it's like a minute and a half or something. I think that's the time limit more or less for these time trials. Now at this point we have two different options. We can either keep on doing VIP work or go back in the CEO office and export some vehicles for $100,000, or actually the special vehicle work as well. So technically three options now. Personally, I really enjoy doing the quick VIP work with a great payout. So another very good one to do is Sightseer. Go ahead and start that up. Use the Sightseer app to find the next package. So basically just open your phone, go into the Sightseer app. You just have to be a little concentrated and you should get this. So now we're just gonna follow the waypoint here. If you guys do a combination of all the jobs I showcased in this video, you guys will make tons of money every single day, and you don't even have to grind all day. It's just within a couple hours. So we're just gonna retrieve this package real quick, or actually this bag. So now we're just gonna open the Sightseer app once again, and yet again, if you have an oppressor or a helicopter or a deluxe, so that's gonna help you out tons with these types of missions. Just like a lot of the ones that I featured in this video, it's extremely helpful. Worst case scenario, you guys don't have any of these, and then you guys need to take a little bit more time to do these, and then you could save up for one. An oppressor Mark II would be the best, I'd say. And we're just gonna go and collect the last package. There's no one shooting you as well, which is great. So we got 22,500 in a couple minutes this time. This took slightly longer than the other ones, but it's really not that big a deal, honestly. It still is really worth doing. These $20,000 to $30,000 payouts within a couple minutes are just so worth it in my opinion. I love them. Just do the combination of missions and jobs I did in this video and you guys should have millions in absolutely no time. Anyway, I hope you all did go on to enjoy this video. Hopefully it did go on to help you out. If it did, drop a like on it, subscribe if you guys are new, turn on the notification bell as well. Anyway though, this has been Hakiii. Have a good rest of your day. I'll see you guys in the next video, and peace.